Hi, and welcome to today's 4-Minute Mark. We're starting Mark chapter 6 today. Mark chapter 6, verses 1 to 6. Jesus left there and went to his hometown, accompanied by his disciples. When the Sabbath came, he began to teach in the synagogue, and many who heard him were amazed. "Where did this man get these things?" they asked. "What's this wisdom that has been given him that he even does miracles? Isn't this the carpenter? Isn't this Mary's son and the brother of James, Joseph, Judas, and Simon? Aren't his sisters here with us?" And they took offense at him. Jesus said to them, "Only in his hometown, among his relatives, and in his own house is a prophet without honor." He could not do any miracles there except lay his hands on a few sick people and heal them. And he was amazed at their lack of faith. A couple things to say today about this particular passage. One is that this passage shows us that Jesus was truly a human being. He was not some magical thing that appeared, but the hometown that he grew up in just saw him as a man. He was a human being. Now, there are some books that were written after the New Testament that purport to tell the story of Jesus, the life story of Jesus, and they have him doing all sorts of magic tricks as he was growing up. Think of Harry Potter waving his magic wand, or if you're old school like me, think of Samantha twitching her nose, or Jeannie doing that, They have Jesus doing that kind of thing. For instance, there's a story where Jesus wants to play with the kids in the neighborhood. They don't want to play with him because he's strange, because he's Jesus. He's weird. So they're hiding from him, and they're hiding in a cellar. And the mother, a mother of some of these kids was there, saw them go in and hide. And Jesus comes, and Jesus says, "Where's everybody I can play with?" And the mother says, "Oh, they're not here." And Jesus says, "Well, I hear something going on there in the cellar. Who's in the cellar?" And she said, "Oh, that's just a bunch of goats." And Jesus says, "Yes, you are right. The only thing in the cellar is a bunch of goats. And when she opens up the door, all the kids have been turned into goats." There's more stories like that. Obviously, they're not biblical. They're extra biblical. Jesus growing up was just like a normal human being. So that when he started doing miracles and when he started teaching the way he taught, people wondered, what's up? Isn't this Jesus, the guy we grew up with? It also shows us that Jesus was getting his wisdom from God. There's a part in the Gospel of John when the Jewish leaders are saying, "We don't know this man." And what they're saying is, he didn't grow up in our schools, under our tutelage. So how can he know these things? Jesus was getting his information from God. He was getting divine insight, and that's how he knew these things. How can he do these miracles? Because the power of God was operating in Jesus Christ. And this is good news for normal people like us. How can we be representatives of Jesus Christ? Well, because God's power will work through us. Because without God's power, we are just normal people. I'm just Steve Beerley. I'm not Pastor Steve, unless God blesses what it is that I am doing. Okay, we will pick up with that story on Monday. We're out of time, and we'll see you. Have a good weekend. Bye-bye.